What if one teacher residency partnership could meet many complex and dynamic needs of school districts and teacher preparation programs while making every dollar go further? When we imagine teacher residencies as infrastructure instead of just a pipeline for new teachers, they can do just that. At Claremont Graduate University, we've seen how teacher residency partnerships help California districts and teacher preparation programs respond to shifting conditions and opportunities across the public education landscape in ways that genuinely benefit everyone involved. Our work designing humanizing, sustainable residencies is one of the many reasons the Learning Policy Institute recognized our program as one of the strongest in the state of California. Let's back up a second. What is a teacher residency? Inspired by the medical residency model, a teacher residency is a paid, year-long co-teaching position. Residents work alongside an expert mentor teacher, gradually taking on more responsibility across the year. And when they get hired as the teacher of record, residents are ready on day one because they've already lived a full school year from first bell to last. Research shows that those who enter teaching through residencies are more likely to stay in the profession and more successful than their peers who come through shorter student teaching or sink or swim internship pathways. And being present for a full year makes a huge difference for schools as well. Residents integrate into campuses, provide consistency for students, get to know colleagues and caregivers, and contribute meaningfully to school culture. Experienced mentor teachers gain support with their teaching load as well as compensated professional development and leadership opportunities without having to leave the classroom. Typically, residencies are discussed as a solution to teacher shortages, but that framing limits their potential and relevance. It also overlooks the fact that the teaching profession loses teachers faster than it attracts them. Expanding how we think about residencies likewise expands what's possible with them. The residency models Claremont Graduate University co-designed with local partners do more than prepare new teachers. For example, we shared staffing and enrollment data, then we aligned our recruitment efforts focusing on high-need credential areas identified by our partners, ensuring our students were likely to be hired after graduation. It paid off big time. In just 2 years, our special education cohort grew from 1 resident to 24. Here's where our model gets particularly interesting. Our residents hold dual roles. In addition to co-teaching with a mentor teacher, residents work with students in another planned and supported way, like scheduled subbing or targeted intervention, about a dozen hours a week. We even created a pathway for existing para-educators to enter residencies while maintaining their health benefits, transitioning from para to credentialed teacher throughout the program. Districts already spend significant funds on day-to-day subs, tutors, and interventionists, not to mention recruitment and retention efforts. Residency partnerships reimagine those same district dollars as investments in a sustainable workforce for kids, without depending on unpredictable grant and federal funding. In our models, our district partners compensated residents for their additional role, which meant they were district employees and CGU students, just one of the ways we created shared responsibility and accountability. Similarly, mentor teachers still work for the district but are compensated for their mentoring role by CGU. Each residency partnership is slightly different, but each serves as powerful infrastructure that meaningfully supports everyone involved. And the benefits ripple across the ecosystem. Students get more small group time, more consistent classroom experiences, and another adult who cares about them and knows them by name. Mentor teachers gain load relief, embedded professional development and support, and a learning community that helps fend off burnout. Principals get predictable coverage, intervention, and a grow-your-own pipeline. Caregivers meet another trusted adult who communicates all year. Unions create career ladders and relief for their members. And HR and finance leaders see vacancies shrink and turnover costs drop as residents step seamlessly into roles where they already belong. Claremont Graduate University's program is small but mighty, in large part because we're always learning, growing, and refining our work to best serve our students and theirs. We've learned a lot about building residency partnerships as dynamic infrastructure, and are now certain similar models could provide much-needed solutions across the state of California and maybe even for you. Today, we're working with support from partners at the Thompson Policy Institute on Disability at Chapman University, and with funding and insight from the Gates Foundation to help others build sustainable residency partnerships that endure as infrastructure solutions across the educational landscape. If you're interested in co-designing a model directly with CGU, let's connect. Reach out to Dr. Samar Suafoa to dive in. If you are ready to develop local residency partnerships to meet your community's dynamic needs, reach out to Dr. Rebecca Hatkoff so we can start dreaming and scheming together. If we work together to build them, we can create the classrooms, schools, and communities our students deserve.